What's one of the greatest games of all time? A game that you should own. A game that's been released on multiple platforms. Ikaruga. That's right. Ikaruga for the Nintendo GameCube. Some of you may have grown up with this game or maybe rented it. I did rent it when I was a kid and I really loved it. I don't know why I didn't buy it. But thankfully when I was in America about 2 years ago, a friend picked this up for me from a local game store in America. Gamers Anonymous, New Mexico. Check them out. And I really love this game. So I had to have this version. But what if I want to play it in HD and on a system that I could take with me anywhere? You can either mod your GameCube or you can get Ikaruga for the Nintendo Switch. It's also available on PS4 as well. So Ikaruga has been out for a while digitally on the Nintendo Switch. I have it digitally and I really love this game. Beautiful game, beautiful graphics, amazing music, and really tight, insanely difficult gameplay. I can barely get past the third level in this game. It's so hard, but I always keep coming back to it because it is that damn good. So this is the limited run version of Ikaruga. It's not, I don't know who's publishing it in North America. I'll put the comment in to confirm that. But this is the Japanese version, at least. It's from a company called Pikii, someone who I'd never heard about. I was pretty upset when I missed the initial wave of pre-orders, but thankfully they did a second run, and this is the second run. The artwork on this thing is beautiful. I wish I could have a poster of this, because this is one of the most beautiful cover arts I've seen for any game. I've said beautiful a lot, but it is like a really gorgeous picture. And on the back, we got another gorgeous picture of the ship in its light polarity, flying to some adventure, and probably gonna get shot down as soon as the stage starts. So there's some Japanese text. My Japanese is not good, but I can read a little bit of it. It's the legend of something. We're gonna attack, we're gonna something, and we're gonna hit a lot of things. So as you can see on the Switch version, at least, 2 players simultaneously. You can use the Joy-Cons separately for this game, and you only need 1 Switch for it. And that's pretty nice. So within the package you have the game, a reversible cover, an instruction manual, something else, and a little diorama. So why don't I open this up? Actually, I already have it open for the sake of this video, and I'll show you the game. So here is the game, same as the little box we got here. But when we open it up, we got, what's this? An instruction manual. And a full color one at that. It's pretty tiny, but you really don't need instructions for this game. I mean, you do if you really want to get the big points. You need to know how to really maximize your polarity switching and really memorize this game and grind it out. What's really cool, if you're playing in handheld mode or if you have a rotating monitor, you can play this in tate mode or tate mode if you're American and wrong. But yeah, really cool. Love an instruction manual. Always appreciate a good instruction manual. So what's interesting about this cover is that you can reverse it, because in the game you can change polarities. If you're in the dark polarity, you can absorb dark shots and do more damage to the light opponents. If you're in the light polarity, you can absorb the light shots and do more damage against the dark opponents. So that's a pretty cool little gimmick there. Gotta change it up. I think I'll just leave it as is. But yeah, I really like this game, so I had to buy the physical. But one thing that did come with is a little 3D model you can make from Metal Earth, and I'm gonna try to put this together, not on camera because I feel like I will embarrass myself, but come on, this is well worth the price of admission alone. I spent about 5,000 yen on this, which is about 50 bucks USD, and for this alone is very much worth it. And I even got a sticker too. Warning, no refuge. The big enemy is approaching at full throttle. According to the data, it is identified as Butsutekai. That is exactly how it feels like living in 2020. Also, I got a question. For those who get stickers like this, do you just keep them somewhere until you realize where to stick them at? Because I have a bunch of these like big stickers. I remember I have the SNK anniversary sticker somewhere, and I just haven't found anywhere to put it. So I'm gonna hopefully keep this somewhere until I find somewhere nice. Actually, really quick addendum. I actually did more observation on the reversible cover, and it turns out the only thing that's reversible is that on the inside, if you want the treasure logo, or if you want the Pikii logo, I prefer the treasure logo because this is a treasure game. The spaceship is the same color on both sides, and an update on that middle figure. It didn't go so well, and I'll leave the rest up to your imagination. Still, good game. So yeah, there is Ikaruga on the Nintendo Switch. It's also coming out for PS4, this physical version at least. Definitely one of my favorite games ever. Definitely a beautiful and very interesting spaceship shooter. If you've played the game Radiant Silvergun was a very complicated game with a very complicated scoring and level up system. This game is the exact opposite. It's minimalism. You have a very basic gimmick in the polarity shifting, and it's not as hard to just go for the big points. Additionally, it's very easy to shoot bigger opponents because to get more power-ups, you just absorb the shots and then you get a temporary homing shot. So it's a very, very good game. I highly recommend it if you haven't extrapolated that already. And I'm running out of breath, so I'll leave well enough alone. So yeah, thank you for watching, everybody. If you like the video, feel free to subscribe, check out one of my other videos, and yeah. Oh yeah, Pikii. Can we get a version of this for Radiant Silvergun too? I love that game as well. And Hyperduel. Hyperduel is also really dope. Anyway, that'll do it for me, and I'll see you in the next video. Later.